$4.70 and $1. Over the page to number 11, Olympic Chance, $38.90, $7.75 for the place. A win pool of nearly $15,000 and the place pool of $8,061. That race is scheduled for 3:15. Well, the crowd really getting their money's worth out here. There's been great racing, but great novelty events, and they've really kept the people, the families out here fully entertained. That's been one of them there. Barry Boy Michael and Lester Ellis. Lester the victor on this occasion. Yep, 75. Number 8 Buffalo Brave, $1.90. 11 Copper Warrior, $1.80. The Quinella, $13 even. The Triumphecta, $139.50, $139.50. Showing. First leg taken out by number 4 Chuapika Direct. Number 4 Chuapika Direct, and the first leg going into number 1 Victory Stride. The double to pay $5.50. Number 2 Ararua's Boy, $12.55. 3 Bundabat, $4.45. Number 4 Graf von S, $8.85. Number 5 To Learn Tim, $3.15. 6 Don Riso, $68.75. 7 and 8 out. Number 8 being the late scratching. 9 Napoleon Boy in the double, $124.10. 10 Michael Manley, $22.95. And 11 Olympic Chance in the double with number 4 Chuapika Direct to pay $103.20. For the quadrilla, you need the numbers 5, 4 and 9. There's the winning combination up on top of screen there. 5, 4, 9, Cycle Bay, Chuapika Direct. And the bracket of Bundabat number 9 in the previous race was Stanley Boy. 5, 4, 9 into 1 Victory Stride in the quadrilla, $1,320.30. 2 Arua's Boy, $6,121.55. 3 Bundabat, $922.40. Number 4 Graf von S, $2,104.25. Number 5 To Learn Tim, $748.15, the favourite way. 6 Don Riso, $13,467.45. 7 and 8 out. Number 9, well actually 8 is still alive with Olympic Chance. Ken Ross number 8 scratching, but 11 Olympic Chance in the bracket. Number 11 in the 8 bracket in the quadrilla, $9,619.60. And the 9 bracket of Napoleon Boy and Michael Manley, the 9 bracket, $2,927.70. Favourite way with To Learn Tim. Runners on the track, about a minute off starting time. We'll take this break. You're watching Harness Racing live from Moonee Valley. Mobile in position, field of 9 running. There on the outside of Don Riso. Out there with Napoleon Boy. Michael Manley, Olympic Chance, the 2 to trail from behind. With the late scratching, only 7 across the front line. We're about to go. Victory Stride back a little bit near the inside. Bundabat's up close and away they go, although he nearly overreached Bundabat. Oh, he's out of his gear, Bundabat. He broke up and Graf von S away quickly. Led from Don Riso settling down, and Victory Stride third on the fence. They're followed by To Learn Tim around the outside of Michael Manley. Now Bundabat's only got 3 behind him. Ararua's Boy followed back there with him is Napoleon Boy, and last of all settling down Olympic Chance. Graf von S, Rita Mifsud in front, heading down the back straight, led by a length and a quarter. Victory Stride is second, a length further back on the inside, Michael Manley, and they're followed by Don Riso. It's out on the death from Ararua's Boy inside To Learn Tim, and Bundabat is taking off around the outside and making its run as they head down the back straight. The run down the back with about a lap and a quarter to go. We better change that on Rita Mifsud and put her brother on a Netto. It's a Netto Rev Mifsud, the driver of this leader, Graf von S. 3 metres in front. Victory Stride off the fence second. And Bundabat has to work. He's out there in the death, but he wants to get up towards the front. And Bundabat will work up there and get outside the leader. And Knight's going to get a lovely trail in Victory Stride. He'll get the 1-1 now. Over along the inside as they come into the home straight there. As they sweep down the straight, locked away Michael Manley. Then Don Riso To Learn Tim 1 deep from Ararua's Boy, Napoleon Boy. Last of all, Olympic Chance. Running to the judge now, they come for the bell, and the leader here is Graf von S, a metre in front. Bundabat after galloping away and racing wide as second, but under pressure. Victory Stride's on his back, getting a lovely run. Michael Manley behind the leader on the fence. Don Riso 3 back on the inside of To Learn Tim. Then came over on the inside Ararua's Boy, 4 back on the inside of Napoleon Boy, and last of all, Olympic Chance. The leader Graf von S down the back, 7.50 out. 4 metres in front of Bundabat under pressure. Michael Manley the rail. Victory Stride travelling very well, 1-1. Don Riso inside him. To Learn Tim's going to go home on the back of Victory Stride when Knight's about to come out, and then Napoleon Boy, Ararua's Boy, and last of all is Olympic Chance at the 450 metre mark. Graf von S about 4 metres in front. of Bundabat on the outside. They're both under pressure. Michael Manley going a right but can't get out. Knight pulls Victory Stride to the outside, and Tulern Tim's going to go home with him. He's running on well. Tulern Tim and Victory Stride is under pressure. They wheel for home. Graf on a metre in front of Bundabat. Tulern Tim out wide, coming home well. So is Victory Stride, and Ararua's Boy getting clear. 5 in line, Tulern Tim, and on the outside, Victory Stride. There to get it from Ararua's Boy. Tulern Tim's put his head in front though, and Tulern Tim is going to come home the winner. Tulern Tim by 2 metres, Victory Stride. Michael Manley dived home on the rail and got third, just ahead of Ararua's Boy out wide fourth from Graf Vaness. Bundabat had to do too much in the run from Napoleon Boy, Olympic Chance, and Don Riso one of the last 10. Tulern Tim is the winner, racing up 4 deep as you see, wheeling for home. He and Victory Stride made their run together. Graf Vaness grabbed by Victory Stride, number 1 in the yellow colours, and then in the orange colours, Tulern Tim in turn grabs Victory Stride. Ararua's Boy, number 2, further out, coming home well, and that's Michael Manley, number 10, going for the rail, with Tulern Tim getting to the lead from Victory Stride, close to the line, and gets up to gain the day about 2 metres in the run to the post. Tulern Tim, number 5, the winner, number 1, second, Victory Stride, and back in the rail, number 10, Michael Manley. The judges call for the photo. He will get third. Here they come up the straight. Russ Thompson driving hard in the orange with the gold cap on the Tulern Tim, gets into the lead, and Tulern Tim's won it a couple of metres in the run to the line. Victory Stride had a perfect position and the run wasn't good enough. Michael Manley didn't have much luck. He'll get up on the inside and he'll get third, just ahead of Ararua's Boy. Hang on 4 and 5, $3.15 for the daily double. Let's have a look for the trifecta. It's a dividend of $38.85. $38.85 for the trifecta. So the interim total dividend's 5.110. $2.20 and 75. Victory Stride 75. Michael Manley 120. Another $3 even. Trifecta $38.85. TAB double 4 and 5, $3.15. And the quadrilla for 5, 4 and 9, and 5, 5, 4, 9, 5. $748.15. $748.15 for the quadrilla. Number 8. Dashing Dancer number 1, $5.55, $1.60. Number 2, Radiant Romeo, $7 and $1. Hello Honey number 3 at $8.05 and $2. Number 4, Bronze Medal, $5.40, $1.85. Number 5, Technicolor, $10.40, $2.25 a place. Number 6, Sparrow Hawk, $18.50, $4.05. Number 7, Trunky Doc, $7.95, $2.25. 8, Spitfire Lady, $1.60 and 65. Number 9 is Countina at $1.90 and 1.10. Say Tar, number 10 is a scratching, and number 11, Supremacy James, $3.10 for the win, and for the place, $1. Scratching number 10, field of 10, and that starting time is around 5 minutes to 4. These trotters are about to move up to the gate. The daily double, first of all, 4 Chilpigga Direct and 5 Tulern Tim. 4 and 5, the subs were 4 and 5, so the subs successful. Dividend $3.15, $3.15 for the daily double and the quadrilla. 5,495 the combination, $54.95, and a dividend of $748.15. Just coming up to the gate, a couple of stragglers, they're Countina and Supremacy James. They're obviously going to try and get a run at the gate. Pole marker Dashing Dancer back a little bit. $1.30 for number 8 Spitfire Lady. As they move towards the starting point. Trotters event here. Coming up. 8 on the front line, the outside of the front line, Spitfire Lady, and she'll run the tote favourite back a little bit inside her Trunky Doc. Starter about to release them, and it's galloped out. Spitfire Lady, it went for a gallop, but it is a start, and away very quickly the front line is Bronze Medal, Technicolor and Sparrow Hawk. Sparrow Hawk showing good speed, is going to trot its way up towards the lead when they settle down for Robinson. Sparrow Hawk takes up the lead, settling, leads out 2 lengths when they settle. Bronze Medal second on the inside of Technicolor, and they're 3 lengths in front of Supremacy James up 4th of the early point, followed by Dashing Dancer. On the outside of it is Radiant Romeo when they come off the back straight. Further back back, Trunky Doc was caught out wide. In front of it is Spitfire Lady as they come into the home straight. Over on the rail, Countina, and about 80 metres tailed off last of all is Hello Honey. The square gate as the trotters are spread right out as they run to the judge with 2 laps to go, and the leader is Sparrow Hawk. By a length and 3/4 to Bronze Medal second, about 2 lengths to Technicolor third. Fourth on the rail is Supremacy James. On the outside of it, moving forward there is Radiant Romeo. Now, Spitfire Lady has got a nice run on the back there of Radiant Romeo, turning to the back straight. Dashing Dancer back on the rail. A length further back, Countina. On the outside of them, Trunky Doc. And about a dozen lengths last of all after going a circuit in the Trotters event is Hello Honey. A lap and a half to trot down the back straight. And the leader is Sparrow Hawk, about 8 metres in front, and second placing Bronze Medal. A similar margin third is Technicolor, and about a length and a quarter further back, Supremacy James. Then moving up is Radiant Romeo with about 1,400 metres to go. On the fence, Dashing Dancer. On the outside, travelling okay now, Spitfire Lady. 2 lengths further back, Countina. A length and a half to Trunky Doc, and about a dozen lengths last of all to Hello Honey. This leader on its own as they wheel around that top circle, about 1,300 metres to go. Into the straight they come, and Sparrow Hawk is doing it quite well in front. Square Gate's beautifully up the home straight, trots out about 2 or 4 or 5 lengths in front of in second placing Bronze Medal. About 3 or 4 lengths further back in the field, then making a run now as Radiant Romeo around the outside of Technicolor, not going well. The Spitfire Lady is going to run to 4th shortly on the back of Radiant Romeo. It's going home very well, Spitfire Lady number 8. They're followed on the rail there by Supremacy James from Countina to the outside. Further back in the field then as they go to that turn is Dashing Dancer, followed on the outside of it by Trunky Doc and Hello Honey last of all. Sparrow Hawk cuts him to the back straight. I don't know whether it can keep going though. It's Sparrow Hawk down the back with about 700 metres to go. About 8 to 10 metres in front of in second placing Radiant Romeo. But here's Spitfire Lady. She pulls to the outside and she's starting to go after the leaders quickly. Dropping out of it there, Bronze Medal, and they're followed further back, running on by Countina, going home well. Then at the head of the others is Technicolor from Trunky Doc. Sparrow Hawk is feeling the pinch in front, 400 to go. Spitfire Lady grabs it in a stride. Dropping out of it, Radiant Romeo and Countina running home well, but the favourite Spitfire Lady swept to the front of the 300-metre mark and went for home. The driver looked over his shoulder, found Countina coming home well, and galloping there on the top circle is Sparrow Hawk, and then further back at the head of the others would have been Trunky Doc, but in the straight and Spitfire Lady about 8 metres in front. Countina coming after it, but the leader's got a nice break, Spitfire Lady. She's 5 metres in front, Countina trying hard, but Spitfire Lady, despite beginning badly, has won about 6 or 8 metres. Second, Countina, about 15 metres. Third, Supremacy James. Then further back was Trunky Doc. A long way back there, Dashing Dancer, Radiant to Romeo galloped home. Hello Honey picked a couple up, and they were Technicolor. Just coming in as Bronze Medal. It's well out of its ground. And one of the last in is Radiant Romeo and company with Sparrow Hawk. He made the pace, but carved up to run last. Into the home straight, and here we see Spitfire Lady shooting clear for driver Rennie Ford, holding Countina quite safely at bay. The two mares occupying the first and second position. From a long way back into third placing is Supremacy James, but Spitfire Lady, although she got a fair way back after beginning badly, had a nice run behind Radiant Romeo and was too good in the run of the line. Number 8, Spitfire Lady first. 9, Countina. Karen Dunstan in the white cap wielding the whip at Countina. The driver on Spitfire Lady content to sit there, let that mare make her own way to the winning line. And she's proved too good for number 9, Countina. Number 11, third, Supremacy James. 8, 9 and 11. 8, 9, 11. On the 3DB Stakes, race number 8 on the program, the winner by Brad Hanover from Teresa Jane. A. Lovett and Cheryl M. Ford, the connections, a chestnut mare. Prepared by A. Lovett at Strathleigh, and driven by N.E. Ford. Racing in great form, won here at Moonee Valley on Christmas Eve, and again has delivered the goods here this afternoon. Number 8, Spitfire Lady. Number 9, despite the fact they got back, they did run on quite well. Now the interim toe dividends, number 8, Spitfire Lady, 130 and 70. 9, Countina, 75, and 11, Supremacy James, $1.65. Quinella dividend is $2.50. Trifecta 8, 9, 11. $17.20. $17.20 for the trifecta, 8, 9, and 11. Winner resuming there, or returning I should say. Racing in good form through October, November and December, and now into January, so she's been holding her form particularly well. This chestnut mare, she really stayed very, very well on the run of the line. Countina, she didn't give up. She continued to make good ground on the leader, Spitfire Lady, from the home turn on. And 11, Supremacy James, driven by Ron Hall in third placing, 8, 9 and 11. New record, the mile rate is 2:6.4, 2:6.4 the mile rate, and that is the new record. Now the runners for this series we're talking about earlier in the day, this is the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay. And the 5 teams will go over 900 metres. The total journey is 3,600 metres, and they're coming out onto the track. We'll give you the colours. We'll go through the details on this particular Saddle Pace Relay, where they have to exchange a baton on each circuit. We'll have these details shortly. These runners are on the track now for this novelty event, the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay. You're watching harness racing on this magnificent free day of harness racing at Moonee Valley, exclusive to 7.
The riders out there, and just to explain once again the rules of the race, each member in the saddle must complete 1 lap at a pacing gate. Any horse that breaks or gallops may be disqualified, and each team must exchange a baton, which is a riding crop, within the length of the front straight at the end of each lap. Now if the baton's dropped during the changeover, the rider has to dismount, retrieve the baton and then remount before proceeding in the race, so that could slow a few down, and the first team to complete 4 laps with the baton in hand will be declared the winner. Now there you can see the pink with the dark blue diamond, which is the Ballarat team, and that will be Jan Murray, Steve Hornsby, Alec Douglas and Jennifer Douglas, and Colin Holloway is the team manager there. The red colours with the white monogram we'll come to in a moment, but there's the black with the orange diamond, and that's Hamilton, Damien Jones, Keith Toolman, Robert Agnew and David Miller, and they're away now. So let's have a look at the early stages of this. And Hamilton has gone out very, very quickly indeed, and they're going to go into the early stages a clear leader. Let's go up to Brian Martin for a clearer picture of the race.
Okay, thanks for that, Pete. Now they've got to keep these horses down to a pace, and the Hamilton team are well out in front. Getting up now, Ballarat will get up through and get second at the moment from the Cranbourne team on the outside, and they've got away now. They're well out in front as they head down the back. Right out of it at the moment is the Yarra Glen side. The changeover happens at the top of the home straight. They must keep these horses down to a pace. They're all wearing hobbles, and the leader is the Hamilton team as they come off the back. They're about 4 or 5 lengths in front at the moment from the Ballarat side. Then moving up on the outside now is the Cranbourne team third. Up along the inside, Kyabram goes to fourth, and tailed right off of Yarra Glen. Hamilton are going to turn. Now they've got the length of the straight here to change the baton over. So the boy here from Hamilton will start moving away. The riding crop about to be passed across. He's picked it up perfectly. It's a good changeover. Kyabram are picking up ground. They're about to pass over again. He actual fact put it in his mouth, that rider there from the Kyabram side, but the horse has broken up. The Kyabram team have broken up. He must get that horse down to pace, and Hamilton go out of the straight on the second leg of this relay with a commanding break. Now Kyabram are down and pacing. They go to second, and into third placing there go Cranbourne. Then breaking up a little roughly on that turn there is Ballarat. They're running fourth. And last, Yarra Glen, and they're right out of the event. But Hamilton have done everything right in front. The Hamilton on their second leg, and they go down the back about a dozen to 15 lengths in front, and pacing smoothly on the second leg. Galloping there in the back straight there is Kyabram, and around them quickly goes Cranbourne. Now Cranbourne go to second, and they're going out after this leader. The Cranbourne horses pacing very swiftly out after Hamilton. There's about 15 to 20 metres between them. Getting to third is Ballarat. Kyabram have thrown all winning chance away. They've dropped right out. They're tailed off fourth, and Yarra Glen will probably pick them up and get into fourth position. Hamilton are under pressure at the end of the second leg. Their rider is about to move off down near the rail. The changeover point coming over. He brings the crop around to the near side, changes over. It's a good changeover, but I tell you what, making good ground on them now is Cranbourne. Cranbourne only a couple of lengths behind. Hamilton changeover in front on the third leg now in this saddle pace relay. They lead by 3 lengths. Kyabram in Cranbourne in second placing, going after them. Now into third, a long way back into third is Ballarat. Let's have a look for fourth at the moment. Fourth is held by Kyabram, and Yarra Glen is still last. They go into the third leg, and it's still Hamilton the leader. Hamilton, the representative, rides down the back, the horse pacing sweetly about a dozen lengths in front. In second placing Cranbourne, and about 80 metres further back Ballarat have got to third. A long way back is Kyabram. And tailed off in last position is Yarra Glen. I think that's Jackie Pujol who's driving for a riding there for Yarra Glen. Could be a good finish coming up at the end of the third leg, and the leader as they come up in this saddle pace relay is Hamilton. They've been in front from the outset. They're about a dozen lengths in front, and second place in Cranbourne, and a long way back Ballarat a third as they come to the top turn. Now the last leg coming up, they've got the straight here to change over the riding props, which of course are the batons, and here they come. The changeover coming up, looks to be okay. They didn't drop it, although the horse began a little roughly, and Cranbourne are only about 5 lengths away. They've made a smooth crossover. The last leg is on its way now. They've gone to the winning post, and the leader is Hamilton. The Hamilton team go out of the straight about 5 lengths in front. Cranbourne are going after him, and Ballarat have made up a lot of ground. They're in third placing, but still about 80 metres away. Kyabram get to fourth. They're tailed well back, and here's the changeover coming up for Yarra Glen. They're about a half a lap behind. Hamilton have been in front from the outset in this Southern Cross saddle pace relay. The end of the 3,600 metres coming up.